Hey everybody, I'm gonna do another tutorial for you, and that's how to find ROMs or emulators. I'm just gonna mix it in, both in. Okay, if you're looking for ROMs, first off, you obviously just go on the internet, and you would either type in ROMs or emulators. So this time I'll type in ROMs, and you'll see a lot of websites that will give you ROMs. A good one is Cool ROMs. I must admit that is a very useful website. So I would we'll go to Cool ROMs just so you'll get a feeling of it. It also has emulators too, so it kind of works in this video. So essentially, it explains what emulation is and all that. And you can search for ROMs right here. But hang on a minute. Yeah, you can search for a ROM. I'll just type in Final Fantasy, for example, just because that's an awesome series. I don't know. I might play through this game one day, a Final Fantasy game, because I have a ROM. And there's a bunch of ROMs, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Super Nintendo, all that. If you're doing Game Boy Advance, you would be using Visual Boy Advance. If you're using Nintendo, you might be using no GBA. If you're doing a Super Nintendo, I don't know. If you're playing Nintendo 64, it'd be Project 64. This will be able to understand. And then there's also right here, top 20 ROMs. Things like Super Smash Brothers, Resident Evil 2, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Emerald, Final Fantasy 3, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Pokemon Stadium 2, Super Mario 64, Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, Chrono Trigger, GoldenEye 007, But if you want a ROM, this is definitely a good site. Now for emulators, let's just use Project 64 as our example. Project 64, if you couldn't figure that out, it's an emulator for Nintendo 64 games, or Nintendo 64 ROMs. And there's a bunch of places. I guess an easy one would be go to the emulator zone. I'll mention that somewhere in the description. And then you'll just see a description of it and stuff like that. System requirements, which aren't that important necessarily, because most computers usually can play these things well. And there's download things, and it's showing all these top downloads, like one of these things shows Visual Boy Advance, and then Project 64, and then Super Nintendo emulator and all that. But yeah, and you would come down here, and then right here, you would click on it and save it and everything, and you'd download it. I'm not going to, because that's a freaking huge amount, and I don't want to screw with this computer, because this is just a laptop, and laptops only have so much space. But yeah, it's as simple as that. I'm glad you watched this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. I'm sure there are thousands of them. I tried my best to make it interesting. I guess one last thing would be, if you really like this video, then for God's sakes, please subscribe, because I could use them. Thank you.